Thank you, Rainis. Thank you, thank you. Today we have more watchers. Watchers. If I forget some words in English, I'm sorry. So my idea is that I want to update this particular release. Like, I want new textures, but I don't want, I want to expand UV to create more materials, maybe, but I don't want to lose the texture of the sweater. So I guess I need to go to this texture and save this material for later. Also, I kind of like this skirt material. The skirt looks very well done. Well, thank you. It was one of the top sellers this release, and I updated it to new sizes several times. But now I figured how to make this fluffy thing in Second Life, so I think I want to make this sweater fluffy. And maybe update textures a bit, not too much. I think I did a very nice job with UV here. Let me check how it looks in Second Life. Do you hear me well? I think this release doesn't have reborn size. So let's check legacy. Also, I checked the folder with this release and I found out that I lost legacy rig file. I oversaved it with something else, so that's kind of a bummer. And I need to make sure that I have this release here in my folder because a couple of years ago I deleted my inventory, like all my releases. I mean unboxed and boxed. So how am I... Okay, let me just do this and I'll say to you one thing. Yeah, so here is how my inventory look like. I have this folder called releases. Here are all of my releases. And I tend to have different folders for each year. And I always name them like name of the release and then event and month and year. So I deleted all of this 2 years ago, and thank God I had redelivery terminals, so I kind of had to take it out of those folders and unpack everything. Okay, so my Charli release is boxed. I don't have an unboxed version. Okay. Maybe a good idea is to add panties this time. Okay. So this sweater only had a second layer to add the fluffiness. Yeah, the skirt UV is fine, but the belt UV, I don't know why I made this seam here in front and on the front and on the back. That's kind of weird. I don't do this anymore. So, okay. I guess I need to update materials. And also, this sweater was not remeshed in ZBrush. So, I don't do that anymore either. I mean, I do that. I remesh things now. Well, I try to. Okay, we need seams from islands. And I think that 2 materials will be enough. So, if we have 3 materials, I mean 3 layers for fluffiness, and we have 2 materials, then I'm bad at math. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, we will have 8 materials for the sweater, and it will be enough, I guess. So 2. I think that it will be front and right hand, right sleeve. Also, to save space, I used to make the inner side smaller on UV, but I don't do this anymore. I delete unnecessary parts that we don't see. So I'll do that. So we kind of don't see the upper side, the middle side, but the topology is bad. Let's be honest here. So what I delete, oh, maybe I need to, oh, that post stand is from Neuralab. I don't know. It's kind of old. I always use that one. It has different colors of neon. Okay. So yeah, I need screencast keys just for you. Let me just find it. How to enable it? Oh, right. Oh, yeah. So I guess this will be more convenient for you to see what I'm clicking here. Okay, since the topology is not great, this will look like this. I guess. So let's delete it. And delete all our sleeves except for the part near the hand. Oh boy. I kind of enjoy updating all the releases because, well, it's been 5 years since I opened my store, so now I know a thing or two. And, well, obviously skill has improved, so you can just compare what you did before and what you're doing now. And backside. So this way we'll free some space for the UV by deleting parts we don't see. And also it is good for the complexity and how it's called, mesh count, topology count. Okay. Now what will happen if I do average island scale? Okay. Okay. Yeah, that will be okay. Good morning from Virginia. Good morning. I think my chat thing for stream doesn't work. Chat overlay, so you don't see chat on the screen. But I guess I'll figure it out for the next stream. I don't know what to do right now. Maybe it's for the best, I don't know. Some people watch it when the stream is done, so maybe they don't need to see the chat. Okay, so I have this plugin that is not free, and it's called UV Pack Master 3. So it's kind of cool. So I use it for packing UV islands. And we don't need rotation and fixed scale. Okay. And yeah, they're overlapping. Okay. Also, for Substance Painter, as I figured, it is important to have your islands rotated to the same level. I don't know how to explain it better in English. I mean, you see that how they look here. So not like this. This would be not good for normals in Substance. I think I'll have to do not front and back, but maybe sleeves and main sides. I don't know. Maybe I need to decrease the scale of it all. Mm-hmm. Yeah, now it works. It will be front. Oh, my mouse is working bad. Something's happening to her. To it. Okay. And since... Do I have a high poly? If I don't, that will be just my worst nightmare. I tend to delete high poly from my folder because they kind of like more than 1 GB. So I save the ZBrush file and I always export new high poly. So we need high poly. Since we have it, I think, I hope, then we can change the UV. And I already changed it. Okay. Yeah, we have it. I can see that my release was supposed to have stockings, and I didn't finish them for some reason. And I'm not going to. Okay. So this will be our high poly, and I will export it. Hi, Ellie C. I hope I read your name correctly. ZBrush is exporting, so kind of a long process. I'm still waiting. I think I didn't need those 11 millions of active points. Maybe I could have done subdivision level 5. But I didn't know better back then. Okay, thank you. So we're almost done. Okay, so this sweater is ready. Now, skirt. I don't need this. Okay. What is that? Oh, okay. Okay, how many materials for the skirt do we need? Probably two. I don't know. Let's see. This front side and this one and this one. Okay, let's make these. Also, I have another add-on that's called UV Toolkit. I don't remember if it's free, so sorry. It can do quad unwrap. Oh, I have a bad topology. I mean, it's marvelous designer topology, so I cannot quad unwrap this. That's a bummer, but all right. Okay, so it will be front side, skirt front, and skirt back. I need to check the sizes. No, okay. It's not perfect, but it's still better than it was before. The only problem is do I have space to rotate this? Maybe I can rotate this because we don't see it. Place it here and place this one here. I hope I don't need a new mouse. But I think it's halfway broken. At least it's left mouse button. The environment, I think my friend Anna from Genesis shared it with me one day. And back in the day when I didn't know a thing about Substance, because she was actually teaching me, and she made this environment, you know, like, okay, how to explain it? At first, the environments are like, in one side you have light, at the other shadows, and she made it mirrored so that I have light in the back and in the front. I don't remember whether there are any tutorials on YouTube how to do that. If I don't find any, I will probably try to film a new video how to do that. Oh, what is that? Okay. We don't have time to improve the mesh on this thing, so it may have some defects. So I have several programs opened. So I hope my computer won't fail me when I will be... Oh no, that's not right. I hope my computer doesn't fail me when I will be baking maps. Yeah, finding the perfect environment is a problem, so I understand. I've made several myself. Maybe I can share them with you. Let me just see which one I made. I liked Panorama. Its default Substance environment. I tried to make it like it's like this. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Like, I love the lightning here. And I did something like this. And also you can decrease environment exposure a little bit if you're working with white colors as a base color, and then you color your textures in Photoshop. And yes, this video, well, this stream will be saved, so you can watch it later, for sure. And about panorama environment, then I went like, I don't know, I made several copies. This, if you can see this tiny window here, this is too bright because I always work with gray colors, and this is very bright, but you can decrease environment exposure, and probably this will be a nice environment. I think I can share. Let me just try to find it. Well, I'll do that later. I see which environment I can find to share. Also, I made Atelier. This one. I think it's pretty good too. And what? This one. Broadway Hall. This one is pretty nice too. I can share this one. I use it sometimes. I even have action for Photoshop for this environment. Okay. Did maps baked? I don't think so. Oh, I know what the problem is. Okay. Do you have a Discord group? No, not yet. I mean, I don't, because I didn't think that there will be people. But maybe I will make it. I have a website that is kind of like Patreon, and I share things there. Well, I shared, now I stopped. And they are free. So I don't know, I will think about Discord. Maybe it's the best idea. Okay, so the problem is, right now, that this high poly was made for legacy size. I lost legacy size. And I... oh my god. I updated UVs for the Maitreya size. That's why high polys do not bake my maps. So I have two solutions here. First one, I will remake the UVs that I just made, or I'll go to ZBrush with this particular... yeah, it is sad, but that's all right. So the second one, I will go to ZBrush right now with this particular low poly model, and I will draw new seams, because I don't need to draw new, whatever they're called, new folds. Oh, because they're pretty alright here. Also, I'm using my tablet right now for watching the chat. Okay, I think that I don't want to make new UVs. So, I think that I will make a new high poly. Also, this will be more interesting material for the stream. Okay. Also, this is the Maitreya body that was changed to A pose, and as far as I remember, it is a bad idea to do this. And also, yeah. Okay. No problem. Let's just do one thing that I will show you right now. What I do, if I have different materials for an item, what I do before going to ZBrush. So, as you can see, I have these two materials stacked. And when I go to ZBrush, if I will leave it like that, ZBrush tends to delete materials that you've made in Blender. So you will just import your new mesh to Blender, and your UVs will be stacked, and you will have to create materials again and like manually click on those parts. And it's kind of annoying. Well, this sweater is pretty simple, so doing that will not be a problem. But sometimes I have more materials, like 5, and it is like some lingerie, and it will be like, I don't know. Very bad idea. So I do that. I select one material and move it to the side. And when you import it after ZBrush to Blender, you will have your materials separate from each other, and you will just select it and move it back again. So, by the way, this UV Packmaster add-on in Blender can do this automatically. So you can just select everything and I think select groups to tiles. Yeah, groups to tiles to make them separate. And then, but I don't want that because I organized everything already. And also there's groups together. No, I always forget it. How to do this. Groups independently. Yeah, and they're stacked. Groups independently. So you don't need to move them by hand. But I don't use this anymore because I do my UVs manually. So I'm talking a lot. Let's just export it as new low poly. And this one too. Oh my god. I didn't assign material to front side. Okay. Okay. Yeah, thank you, Liam. I just I said that because I'm trying to update this release to Happy Weekend, and I am supposed to apply for it today or maybe tomorrow. So I don't have enough time. As usual, that's how I work. I don't know. I cannot do things beforehand. I tried recently. I tried to prepare for Halloween like months ahead, but I don't know, my brain just didn't produce ideas. It just didn't. So it started working when it was like 5 days before. I don't remember which event, maybe Kinky. So okay, skirt. I think it's even for the best that I did this mistake, so I will show you how I work in ZBrush. What? Mm-hmm. Okay, let's start. Maybe I will add some folders. I have a pretty big collection of brushes that I bought somewhere or found somewhere. Okay, where are folds? Right. By the way, the biggest issue for me is painting folds. Like, really. I cannot fold. I mean, I cannot draw a realistic folds. I mean, at least I think so. Even if you tell me that I can do this, I don't think so. I don't like my folds, really. Especially since I always compare myself to other popular designers. I think many people can relate to that. So I need my tablet. I need to reorganize these. I'm in love with that skirt. It's so pretty. Pleated skirt is a little bit hard to stay cool in body. Okay, I will make it's not an intermission, but I'll just change the setup because I need to move the tablet and I need to check whether it's working. Yes, it is. Thank God. Okay, so what I need to do, I need to add a scene. Okay, screen capture. All right. Yeah, like this. And yeah, like this. So you can see how I will be drawing here. So let's take this one. Oh, I need my keyboard moved too. And also, no. Startup material? Yeah, this will be better. So, this sweater is a little bit bumpy. Because I didn't remesh it after Marvelous Design. The funniest thing is that I remember how I made this release. I didn't know what to do, and I have a very few time left, and I created this release out of my head quickly. In Marvelous, then just made some adjustments, and that was it. And people liked it. After that, I tried to repeat this success, and I failed. I wonder why I failed. Maybe I tried too much. Okay, I'm not going to do a lot here. Also, I have these brushes for folds. Like, let me find them. Like for the sleeves. But every time I try them, I don't like them. Let me see. Maybe like this. I don't know. But yeah, sweater cannot be this baggy. Or can it be? Or we are in Second Life and everything is possible here. We have very interesting music today. Hi PLB Seams, thank you for those kind words. The main reason I decided to create this channel, well, first I love making videos and I wanted to talk in English more. Also, because when I started my store, there were how to say this? There were not so many tutorials, so I don't know, I struggled so much to learn things. Because obviously there are 3D courses. Are they called courses in English? And they are mainly about creating stuff for the games, right? You can learn their meshing, I guess, Blender, texturing a bit, but first of all, you need to pay for them. Right? And when you start, you just probably don't have those money. And second of all, it's really helpful to have friends who are also designers in Second Life, because who will teach you stuff about creating in Second Life, for example, like, I don't know, how to make a HUD. Also, how to make a HUD. I learned about Bosch script from a Toxic, who is the owner of Spookzilla, and she has lots of businesses. But Pixel HUD, they have manual for sure, but it still was very difficult to understand. So my friend Anna again helped me with that. She actually helped me a lot. Okay, we need to draw stitches. That's why we don't need to see the arm, because it's in our way. Okay. By the way, I started in Sims community. I didn't create there, but I was making screenshots. I was kind of a blogger, I think, and I just took screenshots and draw things here, there, like made art. That's why I have tablet for drawing. And I know a thing or two about Photoshop. So now I understand why I had 6 subdivision level, because of this area, maybe. Let's see. Ah, right, I hid several pieces. Okay. I don't know, maybe we won't see this defect when we apply pattern of a sweater. I wonder if I'm doing this right. Yeah, I guess I am. Okay. Oh, it's bad. And now we need a tiny line here. It's a different size. No problem. Okay, and now sleeves. Yes, rigging. I still cannot find any tutorials on that. Sometimes my friend, Masu owner, Stefan, I'm sorry. I mean, he helps me, but anyway, I don't know how to explain it. My mind is not for math. My brain, not for calculations, for these hard stuff. I don't understand it. I just watched his explanations and I still didn't understand. I don't know. So I'm always joking that the rig that I do is kind of as is. Sometimes it's good because the clothing piece is easy. For example, to rig this sweater, it's pretty easy. You just copy weights, I don't remember. Okay, and smooth them out. And the rest of it is just alpha of the body. That's it. But other things, oh boy. I mean, I don't know how to draw the weights by myself. I don't understand it. And the other thing that I really want to understand, how to rig this area. I don't remember how it's called, underarms, this thing here. Because I want to make, you know, transparent tops with lace sleeves, like something like that. I had, let me show you. I had this release, Rowena, and it was supposed to be semi-transparent and I didn't know. I struggled for several days how to rig this underarms part, but I still haven't figured out. So I had to make this release non-transparent and to hide these areas with alpha. I was so sad, really. But anyway. And I see some of the creators do that. I'm afraid to ask. Maybe someday I will find out how to do that and I will tell you. Okay, sweater is ready. It's just very good that your boyfriend knows how to rig, because mine doesn't. I mean, my husband, I taught him how to do things. If you didn't know, I don't mesh shoes like at all, and he does that. He watched several tutorials, those where they teach you how to mesh donuts. I think many people saw that tutorial, and he watched this one, and the other was about the Lego part, and somehow he just taught himself how to mesh shoes. And I taught, I forget it. So I showed him how to do sizings. So he does sizings for me for different bodies, because I don't know. So there are two of us in our team, because when you do this alone, it's so hard. Like, you spend most of the time at your computer, and my legs started hurting. I go to massages because I don't know, it's just crazy. Wow, your boyfriend has a store. That's so cool. My husband asked me to create a store for him, but he doesn't know English at all, and he doesn't know Second Life, and I think I I think the result of it would be that I would do most of the job, like marketing, talking to people, and I just don't have time for it. So okay, I think skirt is ready because it has a seam here. I won't draw here, or should I? Let me see. Well, maybe I should. Okay. I can't, my hand is shaking. So the thing with me and updating releases is that I cannot just simply add new sizes because I hate my old works, I mean. And I also really love updating things. That's why I almost always update the whole thing. Okay, so I finished with detailing, and now let me export everything and we will be back to Substance Painter. I think a cell is way harder to rig than the seams, mainly due to the different bodies. That's for sure. That's why I didn't try to create for a cell yet. Also, the rigging part is so hard to do. I haven't tried to rig for seams. I will say that now I think that this is kind of... I think that for Sims, to rig for Sims is hard right now because I don't know a thing about it. Yeah. That's what I just read. Hi. I don't know how to read your name. Is it Cheval Dior? But yeah, you said the same thing that I was telling. Because I saw several videos on how to make things for Sims, and I thought, wow, that is so hard. I don't know. Maybe because I learned a lot being in Second Life, and it seems easy to me now. And Sims is hard because I don't know anything about it. except for how to install the package files. Okay. Oh, we see the chat. Here it is. Okay, why we don't see it when I opened the program? Oh, we do. Yeah, we do. Oh. What should I do to... Всегда. Oh, sorry. That was Russian. To show messages always. If chat will be bothering you on the screen, let me know. Okay. Now. Let's change our scenery here. The seams confuses the heck out of me. I mainly do horse stack in Second Life for Teagle pets, and I wanted to redo some of it for Sims, but man, it's so confusing. Wow! We just experienced a new thing that I installed. New subscribers alert. Cute. About horses in Second Life. Well, it just amuses me how many different people we have in Second Life. People make different things. And I've chosen to make clothing. that was like, well, not the easiest thing, but I don't know. They're just club owners, script writers, riggers, bloggers, photographers, videographers, DJs. Like, so great. So many people. Okay, move on. Also, I was so excited about this subscriber alert. Who subscribed? I intended to tell that thank you. Oh, Evie, thank you for subscription. It's so nice to see you here. I'm new to streaming, so I'm sorry if I'm being stupid sometimes. Okay, back to Blender. I'm trying to get into clothing at the moment, so much more difficult to me than horse stack. Well, maybe my videos can help you, but some people asked me if I can teach meshing. By the way, I can't because I don't think I am a good mesher at all, and I think the best way to start meshing, if you haven't yet, is to watch those YouTube videos on how to create a donut, a Lego piece, and then, oh my god, I don't know. I started 5 years ago and it was a disaster. The first thing I made was horns. I made them in ZBrush and... О, спасибо. Спасибо. Они просто были, походу, исчезающими. Okay. What I was saying, yeah, I made horns. They were high poly AF. And I don't know. I just clicked lots of things in ZBrush, just clicked, and something happened, and I made horns. I don't know. Okay. What I was supposed to do. Import music is funny. This playlist is called Euphoric. So I hope you feel yourself euphoric. I'm sorry, I need my grandmother calls me, so I need to answer it. 1 second. I think you could record some speed creations process in Marvelous Designer or Clo 3D. Yeah. Yeah, I think I can do that. Since I will not have to talk, because it's always, well, it's not a struggle for me, but sometimes I just sit here, work, and try to explain things, and like, and these things, I need to delete them, and oh my god, it's so hard for me to do that. Or I forget words, I try to think what to say, what it's called. Okay, so what is that? It's just black color. Okay. What? We have all materials. Oh, it was low poly. Yeah, I forgot to export low poly. Okay. And here I was thinking that ZBrush preserved my materials. No. Oh. I accidentally exported high poly. Okay, anyway. Yeah, that's about right. Oh, wow. What's that? Will we see it in ZBrush? If yes, I'm gonna cry. Okay. This is not good, but I think, okay. We won't see it with the texture on. Let's hope so. I can never get my textures to look so high quality. Well, do you make several materials for your clothing? Like I do here. For skirt, I have 2 materials, front and back. And that is what makes textures to look high quality in Second Life. It will be 2 textures, but it will look better. Okay, we're ready to go to Substance, finally. Most times, yes. But sometimes the details from the Substance material appear to be flat. Maybe I just keep practicing. Well, also, this depends on the environment you're using. And also, at least I think so, that you can use some tips that I probably will show you right now that add more shadows to your mesh. Okay, let's see. I don't I don't see any details. Why? Why? I don't know. Okay. Let's try skirt. Oh, I don't have an explanation for this. Let's check ZBrush again. Otherwise, I'm gonna cry. Never happened to me before, by the way. Well, I figured my problem is that I forgot to click use low poly mesh as high poly mesh. I'm stupid. All right. At least it's not something with my high polys, so I'm glad. About flat materials. Another thing that is important is max frontal distance and max rear distance. If I'm gonna increase the distance, the shadows will be very light. So I usually have it on this 0.004 because I tried several options and this suits me best. You need to increase it if your high poly is slightly different than your low poly. I mean, I don't know, it's how to say. Let me check. Let me use Google Translate for this while I'm baking sweater. So yeah, if your high poly model is further away than your low poly, then you need to increase this distance. Okay, I guess we're fine now with the seams. Seams, because Sims is Sims the game. Okay, now sweater. It was something like this, I think. Oh. Like this, yeah. So to add more dimension, we can create new layer, fill layer, find ambient occlusion for this sweater front, and make it overlay, and decrease roughness and make it a little bit less in transparency. It will add some shadows. Also, we can add another fill layer, and in base color we will add curvature map. It will amplify, I think the word is. Let me check. Wow. Amplify. What does it mean? Yeah, I was right. It will amplify the seams. Also, overlay and less in transparency. Like this. So if I hide these layers, you can see, well, AO, maybe we don't need ambient occlusion, but you can see that with curvature, you see more details. Like this. Also, it amplifies the the lightest points of the folds. I hope I explained it correctly. But also we can just experiment with these layers. Maybe multiply will look better. Yeah, I think this is the nice result for the sweater. So let me copy it to the back side. And export. I'll have to do the sizing over and over again. Well, not over and over again, but just again. Because I changed the UV. And you cannot copy new UV to clothing that has been fit to different sizes because it has different dimensions, and this copy UV thing in Blender will not work correctly. So the only solution here is to do the sizing again, which is a bummer. When I first test out textures, I do fitting and rigging without overthinking it. Just quickly do that and check out the textures. And when my textures are done, I will work on fitting and rigging again. I hate rigging with a passion. The same here. But I don't know which I hate more, rigging or Marvelous Designer. Probably Marvelous Designer wins here, wins my hate. I hate it more. I probably better do some rigging than I'll work in Marvelous Designer. What? I really like rigging. Well, maybe you need to help me with that. Is it sarcasm? Or you really like it? If you like it, really, why? Maybe because you know it better than me and enjoy this. Well, because I don't like it because I don't really know how to do it. I only struggle with the breast area, trying to get it to not clip. Well, I struggle with everything. Well, not really. By this time in my career in Second Life, I already know which clothing will be rigged better and faster. So if I don't have enough time, I know what clothes I can create to make it faster. Okay, I think this will do for Legacy, because if you size it tight to the body, for some reason it differs a bit in Second Life. It's really different. I don't know if you understand what I'm talking about. I think I like that it's a bit challenging. I enjoy to weight paint. Wow. That is so cool. Because before I was telling people that I don't know how to weight paint, and I do not enjoy it. But maybe because I don't know how to do it. If I did, maybe I would enjoy it. What is that? Okay. Let's just quickly rig this. Oh. So this is my process. I kind of copy weights, then I rig it, then I use blur tool, and I go through all bones and kind of blur it. That's just what I do. Sometimes I do weight painting when I rigged tights and sleeves, socks, those kind of things, where you just work with this under knee area. Yeah, they made the dev kit a bit bigger so the clothes could automatically float over the body, above the body. Okay. But when you make lingerie, it should be fit really tight. At least I think so. And all bodies are so different, so you just know that you need to fit legacy tighter. You need to work on e-body reborn more, because if you fit it really tight, sometimes things are poking. And Maitreya body is the whole nother story. I really am waiting for their update to see whether there will be more improvements. I'm not gonna smooth these fingers. Okay, let's see. So this release had how many sizes? Let me check. It had Maitreya Lara Petite, Legacy Female, Slink Hourglass, and Beleza, I don't know, Freya. I will not do Hourglass and Freya this time, because we need now Reborn and Waifu boobs. And I think I will make Perky, Legacy Perky. So that's a lot. I guess I need to hide the boobs area. Oh. Did you release the fishnet outfit yet? I'm trying to make fishnets with holes, ribs. Yes, I did. Yeah. I also made a video, but I didn't upload it yet. I haven't uploaded yet, about how I made spider's fishnet. Or no, it's not fishnet, but spider's lace. Ripped spider's lace. I'll show you in a bit. This one. So I filmed a video how I created this texture. Well, not created, I downloaded this pattern from FreePic website, and it was seamless, I think. And I used this pattern and made a material for substance, made this tights texture, and then made all those repaints in Photoshop. And I filmed this video, but I need to edit it, render it, do voiceover. Because I made this material with normals and with opacity, so it kind of was a lace texture for Substance Painter. What? What? Something is not right. Okay, how many faces do we have? This front. Okay. What? It didn't export back? Yeah. I don't think there is much of a difference in textures, but let's check this out. Well, maybe there is some. There is some difference. Okay. And I noticed there are on maze size. I can never get the maze size rigged to legacy since the size load into Blender away from the body and much larger. Yeah, I think it happened to me. But why? Because I do that. I rig for Maze Legacy, and I think I had this problem last time when I opened fresh DevKit file, but when I found my previous DevKit file, it was fine. And now I wonder why. Maybe I manually moved these thighs and it worked. I don't know. I need to investigate on this problem because, yeah, really, I had this problem. Okay, let's just quickly create fluffiness. So, it's too small, I think. Also, I need what? What do I need? I need to remember how to name the materials. For example, front is A, back is B. And then let me just open my previous release and check out how I did this. Okay. So I just need to understand what was A, B, C, D, E, F, G, G. The last one. So in the alphabetical order. Okay. So this will be C, D. Let's just hope it works. We need Photoshop. And while it opens, let's make a skirt. What is that? Oh. What's that? I remember that I changed my process and I shouldn't export black texture because I do gray always, all the time. So let's see. Base flannel. Nothing. It doesn't look good in gray color. Well, now it's looking flat to me. Oh, I will make things worse. All right. Let's just experiment. Maybe it's not so bad. I'll close Substance for now. Because my Photoshop needs more space. Okay, we'll make fluffiness right now. I love the coloring part where it in Photoshop and you were coloring, etc. I just learned how to do it yesterday from you. It's been a time saver. Yeah, it really is a time saver. Also, I'm planning on telling you how to save time when you are packing your releases. I just need to film this video. Okay, let's see. Oh yeah, and the one thing, another time saver, how to quickly make a HUD using pixel scripts. Please, I always stare at them hoping it'll pack itself. Thank you for your videos, they're really helpful. Oh yeah, packing takes me a while, especially since I'm new to it, doing all the HUDs, etc. Yeah, I need to, I guess, I need to make this video as fast as I can. Or, I don't think I will be able to finish this release today. Maybe I'll go live streaming tomorrow and I will tell you all about my packing thing. Okay, so we need to upload this fluffy sweater. Okay, let's do this. So first material is front, second is back, then front, back, front, back, front, back. Now 2 and 3 is oh, let me just think. The biggest one has the highest transparency. So this will be 30. Oh, I didn't add this texture. Uh, 30. Okay, we need to make a back side. Now let's open a new one. Yay! Kind of fluffy sweater. I think it looks better than the old one. What do you think? Maybe I need to hide chat to see. I don't know, maybe there will be people that will like... There will be people that like the old version better, but I think that my products should evolve. And I really love this new feature. Well, it's not new, but to me it's new. I just recently found out how to do that, so fluffiness is a new feature to me and to my store. And I preserved the initial sweater texture, so it's kind of the same, but a bit improved version. Cozier. Yeah, I need to check how many colors did I have and what colors. Huh? Oh, and back in the day, I thought that I made so much colors, so many colors. I thought it's crazy. And now I have 32. 16. Like, wow. Just 16? Okay, let's just quickly, maybe... What do we need? I don't know if I need to experiment more on noise texture. I think it's fine as it is right now. But anyway, let me just save it just in case. Maybe I'll change my mind some day later. I think I will make my regular 32 colors and we'll release these as packs of 4 colors. So gray, if I will not be satisfied with the colors, if they will look too flat, I will make new color pack and new action. But overall it looks okay. Let's check how lavender sweater looks like. How do you decide on what colors you want to have? Is it just whatever you like? Yeah, it is what I like. So I don't know, for example, I don't like really bright dark blue, I guess, and I don't do it. If just how I feel, I make them how I feel. Like if I feel that I need 2 black colors, I made them. Like one is just black and another, you won't see it here, and another is just darker, like this. I figured I need 2 of them. And when I created this color pack, I was thinking about how I will make single packs of 4. I decided that if I will be selling clothes by packs, it will be, well, easier to pack them, and people will get more colors in a single pack. But I decided that 4 is kind of enough because 6 colors in one pack, or 5 is it's hard for the HUD, because I need how it's called, 1 second. I need an even number. So 5 is an O and 6 is a lot, because I will need to raise the price and I don't think people will like it. So I made, for example, 4 for blue, this, and this, and then just went with my imagination. 4 of greens. Yeah, kind of like that. I don't know if I explained it right, if you understand it. Okay, lavender. I don't know. It's cute, but I don't know whether these look really dark. I don't know, or burnt. Do they look burnt? I understand. Thank you for explaining. That's something I never thought about. Yeah, color packs, I think it's cool because in terms of packing, I have 8 color packs of 4. So I make these tiny HUDs. Let me show you. Nope. Nope. Yeah, I make these. Well, this HUD was not tiny. Well, kind of is. You know, 2 main and straps and just labels. So people will get this pack with 4 colors, and this way you will have 8 HUDs, and you don't need to make single pieces of clothing with different colors, because, well, it's crazy for the health to sit and make 32 colors and apply textures to each side. It's just time consuming. And since I make everything the last minute, this is the solution. Just 8 HUDs and 8 pieces of clothing. It's still a lot. Sometimes I just make my stuff sold as size packs, which is kind of easy to do too. The easiest way. Especially when you have lots of sizes. And also it helps to understand which size people buy the most. Because I don't have MD Labs Unpacker, not because I don't like it, but because I have another Unpacker script and I need it for packing. I will explain it tomorrow. Oh, I see. With the color packs means you don't have to create an item for each color, but instead each pack. Yeah, in this case, you will have 8 legacy sweaters, not 32. And also you don't need, for example, you have skirt with belt, so you have metals in the HUD. If you have metals in the HUD, for the single color, you will have to make a basic HUD for metals. So each of your single items will have a HUD anyway for the metals, if you know what I mean. So I need to decide whether I like these lavender color or not. Okay, color, packs, lace, 1.0, lavender. No, let's start with with lavender. Okay. You're welcome. I'm always glad to share things. Okay, record. Lavender. Let's just adjust some stuff. Okay, I need properties right here. Ah, the mouse. I don't know. It just looks like it's burned, if you know what I mean. Let me check some other colors, and I think I probably need to create new action. Because I already saw that navy color is not that dark as it's supposed to be. Oh, also, I have this environment. Maybe full bright will help. I don't know. Sometimes when you don't like something and you don't know what to do, it helps to sleep on it. Oh, I need to check brown. Brown looks fine. Okay, I think I won't be doing this because it's too much work. I won't record new action. It's just an update, right? But anyway, I don't know. Maybe I should. Maybe I should. I'm indecisive right now. Oh, it was not navy, it was indigo color. Indigo? I think it's too light. Or not. Oh. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I like it better. All right, anyway. I think we're fine here. Maybe I will add some more colors, make more packs. Like, I don't know, maybe some autumn pack with kind of those colors. But I will do it later. Let's just focus on the skirt. I think the darker colors look less burnt. Yeah. The lighter ones, for some reason, look burnt. That's what I was thinking too. I love the way you explain stuff. Thank you. Funny thing, I always thought that I don't know how to explain things. That's why I haven't become a teacher. But it's good to know, thank you, because maybe I will be more confident. To be honest, I think you're teaching right now and you do explain very well. Maybe this is your start to teaching. Maybe. Maybe I just don't like teaching English. That was my education. Maybe I like better to teach how to do this stuff. Okay, with legacy, we need to move this to the body. The proportional editing tool is so amazing. Yeah, that's right. But sometimes I use sculpting too, but mostly for things like stockings, because they're thin mesh, and you can smooth it out without damaging anything. I know some creators in Second Life do lessons, so maybe if you want, you could add. Well, right now I don't think I can do. I cannot do free lessons because it will take so much time, and yeah, and I cannot do paid lessons because it will make it kind of my job, right? And I don't want it yet because right now I don't have any obligations, and I can do like whatever I want. Because my main job is creating releases, clothing for Second Life, and it's my first priority. So that's why videos are coming not so fast as I would want it to, but I do what I can. You have more fun and chill just sharing. Yeah. At least for now. We'll see how it goes. Also, the fact that I have appreciation, it really helps. Like people, you tell me that you enjoy watching these videos, and this helps me a lot to continue. How long have you been working in Blender and Photoshop? So, in Photoshop, it is about 1 second. It's kind of almost 20 years, I guess. And in Blender, well, like 5 years. My store is 5 years, so 5 years. And I still don't know so much in Blender, like really. And in Photoshop too. But with Photoshop there is a completely different situation, because when I started working in Blender, I watched tutorials, videos, tried things, and with Photoshop I never watched anything. Well, almost. I just clicked randomly and that was how I learned Photoshop. And now the same way the same way I study now Adobe Premiere Pro, I mean this one for video editing. I just don't want to watch videos. I don't know. You also use Marvelous? Yes, I use Marvelous Designer sometimes. Like for this particular outfit, I use Marvelous Designer. For lingerie, I always work in ZBrush because I hate Marvelous Designer. I don't I don't know. I don't know how to work in it. It's so laggy. It's just crazy. This program is crazy. I watched a lot of Maya videos. I started in ZBrush. Yeah, I started in ZBrush too, because it has sculpting, and I don't know how to explain it. I'm more of an art person, you know, not technical. So meshing using cubes is way harder for me than just take a sculpting brush and sphere and to sculpt something. So to sculpt something for me is way more easier than to mesh. I hate Marvelous as well, but most of the closing videos online were in Marvelous, but now I model in Blender mainly. Well, good thing about Marvelous Designer is that it makes nice folds. Like, I don't know. I cannot, if I just mesh clothes in Blender or do it in ZBrush and then I add folds by hand using brushes, it's still not good enough. For me, at least. Still Marvelous Designer folds would be better for me. I know there is some add-ons or tools for Blender to make folds, but I never tried it. Also, this new feature, well, it's not new already, this feature with clothing in ZBrush, it's not so good either. Oh. I don't think that skirt is good enough right now. I don't think the volume is there. Okay, I need Photoshop again. Creating my own folds is really hard, looks way more stylized than realism. Well, I know that this stylized style is kind of difficult to achieve. So maybe you are a genius. But I feel you. I just understand what you're talking about. The same. I know one thing for sure, that finding reference pictures can help with drawing folds. I'm gonna see how this skirt material looks like in Second Life with all my colors. Anyway, I will need to make patterns like this for the skirt and some colors. But what I wanted to say is that I probably will stop streaming in a couple of minutes because it's been 3 hours. I'm kind of tired. And also I need some stuff to do. So we'll continue tomorrow, that's for sure. I have one more week to participate in Happy Weekend, so I wanted to release it this week though, but okay. Wow, white looks so noisy. Ew. Okay, let me see. It looks just like ambient occlusion. Thank you, Michelle. I'm really glad that people find my videos helpful. Thank you for support. So, what I think here about the skirt is that this one was a bit different. I don't know how this material is called, maybe wool. But right now I don't have that feeling. My new skirt doesn't have that wool vibe. So I think I need to work on that more. I don't like those dots though. But we need to preserve this vibe. How I did this, anyway. Let me just save it right now. We're gonna work on skirt tomorrow, but I just want to open my old file and see. Maybe I did those patterns in Substance, not in Photoshop. Maybe we have some traces of this work in this file. Okay. Because I just, the initial color of the skirt was, well, black, brown or something. And I don't really understand how I made the white color out of this dark color. That's crazy. Okay. I think now is time to wrap up. And thank you all for being here. I hope you found something interesting for you or helpful, useful, etc. And I will be waiting for you tomorrow. We continue to work on this release. So bye, have a nice day, evening, whatever your time zone is, and goodbye.